Hello, I'm Katrina and I'm the Asian Pacific Resource Center librarian for LA County Library. It's officially spooky season, and to help get everyone in the mood, we're presenting a series on some of the world's eeriest ghost towns. Not familiar with ghost towns? They are once bustling cities, villages, or towns that eventually, for one reason or another, become abandoned or deserted. Ghost towns can be found all over the world, with examples right in our own backyard. Our fair state of California boasts quite a few boomtowns that went bust post-gold rush, such as Calico Ghost Town, which is now a historical state landmark. Generally, ghost towns have visible remnants, such as empty buildings, which have fallen into disrepair due to neglect. This lends ghost towns a creepy, post-apocalyptic vibe, and that eeriness is further heightened when examining some of their seriously spooky histories. For our initial outing, we're bending the rules just a bit. Instead of city or town, we're visiting a ghost amusement park on the outskirts of Seoul, South Korea. Now you might be telling yourself, amusement parks aren't scary. First, let me remind you of this. Also, we are talking about an abandoned amusement park that just happens to be haunted. Ironically, its spooky history has not stopped it from recently becoming a hotspot for K-pop stars and social media influencers. Opened in 1980, Yongma Land is a small amusement park located in the Jungnan district of Seoul. A bright, charming attraction with whimsical rides, it was envisioned as a family fun center for the community. Initially a popular attraction for locals, the park fell into disfavor when the larger, flashier Lot World opened in 1989. Over time, the humble neighborhood amusement park became less and less popular, and slowly looking worse for wear, its once bright, cheery rides and decor fading and worn under years of neglect. Yongma Land lumbered along until 2011 when it officially shuttered its doors. While one assumes that the park closed to financial pressures, locals have an alternate, eerie explanation for the park's demise. According to local lore, Yongma Land's shoddy operation had tragic consequences. A little girl is said to have died riding one of Yongma Land's poorly constructed amusements. Her death is said to be the true reason for the park's closure in 2011. Locals believe that she haunts the park, and her ghostly image has been spotted wandering the abandoned grounds. Locals avoided nearing the desolate park, especially at night when the ghost was said to be most active. And so for several years, the park grounds stood eerily vacant and closed to the public. It seemed unlikely that this creepy, kitschy, abandoned amusement park would experience a resurgence and second life. But Yongma Land had the power of K-pop and Instagram on its side. In 2018, noting the striking visuals of Yongma Land's creepy, cute, retro aesthetic, music video producers started using the park as a location for K-pop music video shoots. Crayon Pop, Twice, and BAP are the groups that have set their music videos at Yongma Land. K-dramas and fashion photographers soon followed suit and shot on location at the park as well. Pretty soon, the public demanded access to the grounds where their favorite stars once stood, with many utilizing the site for their own personal photo shoots. Once Yongma Land's unique visuals hit Instagram, interest in the park boomed. For an entrance fee of about $5 American, visitors are given access to the park grounds. Attendees explore, climb atop the broken rides, and get that perfect pic for social media amidst the park's washed-out, rusted background. After dark, the lights are turned back on, creating an atmosphere of chills and thrills, especially with the backstory of a ghost child roaming the grounds, lost and alone. So far, no one has managed to capture the little ghost girl on film, but visitors still remark on the park's eerie, foreboding atmosphere, despite the park's cheerful, if well-worn, kitty pastel aesthetics. If you're interested in more spooky stories from South Korea, here are a few great horror films available to stream from Canopy and Hoopla. Also, if you'd like to revisit or get your first taste of cheesy amusement park terror via R.L. Stein's One Day at Horrorland, you can place holds for the book on the LA County Library website. Join us next week for another spooky tale of an abandoned ghost town. See you then, and take care.